Hey guys, welcome to a bonus episode of Let's Play Sonic Generations. In the last episode, we defeated the final boss and we saved the world from devastation. So, now we have a couple of things I want to show off a little bit. First being the skill shop here. This is all the way to the left of the screen here. So let's go to the skill shop. I want to kind of show this off a little bit. Let's go to skills customization here. Whenever you beat whenever you beat the final boss, you get a skill, and I want to show it off here. So let's get Supersonic, and as you can see, it's worth 100 points. So that's gonna fill up your bar completely. But here's a little thing: you want to push start after you have your skills. Push start, and then confirm it. That kind of gets a little annoying because whenever you do that, you think it's like, okay, I gotta equip this back out. No, you have to push start to save it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this set here. So now we're going to have that. But I wanted to show off Supersonic a little bit. And I'm going to show it off. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, I'm going to do it for both hedgehogs here. I'm going to switch characters a little bit. Okay, so now customize this set here. Let's get Supersonic on him and confirm that. Because I kind of want to show off both Supersonics and stages. Yeah, you can actually play as both Supersonics in regular stages. Now that we've beaten the boss, we can actually play Supersonic, which was not really like we couldn't do that before until we could do that before in like classic games, but after Sonic Adventure onward till Colors, you couldn't really play Supersonic in stages anymore. So this is kind of a nice little treat. I'm gonna go ahead and play as Classic Sonic here, and we're going to show the differences of the Supersonics here. And this kind of gives you a little tutorial on how to equip skill sets and everything, so that you can have a really good Sonic to play through stages in. So what we need to do is we need to collect 50 rings in order to transform into Supersonic. So we need to actually get 50 rings in order to transform. So we're at like 23 right now. Let's go ahead and get 50. So let's go up here. Then only 5 more rings. Make sure we don't lose them. So let's go over here. Now, Classic Sonic, Supersonic, Classic Supersonic. As you can see, once we got 50, we have a little triangle indication there. So let's go ahead and push it. Now we're Supersonic. Classic Supersonic is kind of like how he was in the classic games whenever he got Supersonic. He's super fast, he's invincible, and he's really, really fast. I mentioned that before. But that's pretty much it. That's all this is pretty much invincibility. That's all Classic Supersonic is. And you go really fast too. So you go a lot faster than normal. And his spin dash is really, really fast too. But the thing is, though, whenever you play Supersonic, your ring counter will deplete. So make sure that you have enough rings before you do it. But let's go ahead and do that, and I kind of want to finish the stage here. Let's go up here. But yeah, that's pretty much Classic Supersonic. Modern Supersonic is a little different. And honestly, I don't like playing as Modern Supersonic, but we'll get into that here soon. And I'll explain why I don't like playing as Modern Supersonic. But Classic Supersonic I can tolerate because that's how it was in the original games. So that's how I've always been growing up, or accustomed to growing up, I should say. So once we get there, you beat the stage. And one little thing after you beat a stage with a Supersonic, you actually kind of get a different little end result. As you see, he's Supersonic. He flies around. He's like, "Oh, I'm awesome." I got a B rank, really? Oh, well. I wasn't really trying. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, let's go ahead and show off Modern Supersonic. And then I want to show off one little thing before we end the bonus episode here. So, once we do that... and we've completed the stage. So, let's go ahead and do this again. We're going to switch over to Modern. So there we go. So play stage. Now we're going to play as Modern Sonic and show off what Supersonic can do. But yeah, I mean, like, it's a nice little skill. The thing is, I can understand why they did it, but I was just like, it cost all my points to use. Oh my gosh. But if you guys thought that the Classic was okay, Modern I don't really care for too much, and I'll go and explain it here in just a bit once we get to them. Okay, so let's go ahead and boost our way through here and collect 50 rings. We need to collect 50 rings in order to turn, so let's go ahead and do this. There we go, we got 50 rings. Now I'm going to stop a little bit here. Woo, okay, let's stop. Okay, once we turn into Supersonic here, pretty much the same concept, but the bad thing about being Modern Supersonic is when you boost, it eats your rings really fast. So you can fly when you're Supersonic like this, but it eats your rings really, really fast. And as you saw, I pretty much ate all my rings, and I had to go back to regular Sonic. That's really the only downside to this, and that's why I don't like doing it, because whenever you're Sonic, you want to boost through it. But the way they designed Supersonic is it's kind of like you can boost, but I wouldn't suggest it because you'll eat all your rings. That's why I don't like using Supersonic as Modern very much. It's not really that worth it. And holy crap, really? I didn't even know there was a spike pit down there. I've never gone down that far before. But anyways, that's the only difference between Modern and Classic in the forms of Supersonic. And honestly, I wish that they didn't make you eat your rings so much, but I understand because they give you a chance to fly through the stages. And honestly, I can understand why they did it. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but I mean, I kind of already did already, but it's all right. It's a nice little thing that you can get after you beat the game. So, it's really just an extra thing. Yeah, I'm not going to go down the bottom path here. I'm just going to go regular this way. I'll be Supersonic. Why not? And you're invincible when you're in this state. I think I already said that before. You're already invincible in here. So if you run into an enemy, holy crap! That's another thing I forgot to mention. Make you go really fast this way here. So there we go. Complete the stage. And I completed the stage as regular Sonic. Crap. Well, we got an S rank here. Should get an S rank on Green Hill Zone. Of course, I say that and I got a A rank on the Classic. But anyways, that's not the only thing I wanted to show off. The other thing I wanted to show off was I wanted to show off another room before we do anything. So now let's go over and do that. Now I kind of show off the skills a little bit in Supersonic. If you come all the way over here, there is a collection room, which if you did everything, you'll have everything unlocked. So all the movies are unlocked here since we've already beaten the game, but the artwork here, we have gotten everything. Whenever you collect red rings and you collect all the stuff in the bells on the challenge gates, you'll unlock everything. Everything will be unlocked. So we have everything unlocked. So this is where you can listen to various musics from musical pieces from the previous Sonic titles. Here's a couple of artwork that you can actually see of like the development of the game whenever it was being developed and everything. You can kind of see the various artworks. And then here the characters, we unlock this whenever we just meet the character in general. So there's all the characters unlocked. But there's an extra thing I wanted to show off. If you hold select for about 3 seconds, Sonic drops down here. And he is dropped into a different room. And I kind of want to try this because honestly, I've never tried this before. So I'm going to see, I have a list here, right here. This is a hidden statue room, which is only accessible in the collection room if you hold select for a couple of seconds. Enter a password to display a character statue. Alright, so I'm going to put in password here. As you saw, you push select in order to put the password here. So let's put 2 0 4 3 9 0. So let's confirm that. Yeah, it actually worked. So we got a new statue that's been added. So we get a Sonic statue here. Now, I'm going to be putting in here, like if we look at this, you can actually see a statue of Sonic the Hedgehog. So if you go and put in all the passwords, and I will put the passwords in the description of this video of every statue. But if you get that, you can actually view everything. I'm going to go put these passwords in, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, oh my goodness, that took a while. Okay, after doing that, I have entered all the codes. Look how many trophies there are. There's one for like every character, one for the Chao, Omo Chao, there's one for Eggman, both Eggmans, and all 3 rivals. There's one for Big the Cat, one for E123 Gamma. Yeah, there's one for Jet the Hawk here, and there's both the Light and Dark Chao. There's Chip from Unleashed, and then they have one of every enemy that we've encountered the entire game. There's one for every enemy. That is ridiculous. Then there's springs, then there's monitors, then there's the capsule that you free the animals in. There's the gold post, and there's a gold ring, and there's an actual ring, and then there's Chaos Emeralds, and there's a spring, and then there's the animals. Chucky, yeah, the Flickies and animals and stuff like that. That's a lot of freaking trophies, that's for sure. Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. Look how long this hallway can get. But yeah, that's pretty much the statue room. You can kind of unlock like free stuff and like that. Now the one final thing I wanted to show off, and I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to actually play the stage, but I wanted to kind of make sure that you guys know that that's there. It's one little thing, and it's really kind of really minute, and I could have told you guys a long time ago, but I failed to do so. If you come over to the boss, one of the boss gates, like Egg Robot here, the Death Egg Robot here, you come over here, and you challenge the boss again after you beat it, you unlock hard mode. Pretty much the only difference is they take more hits, and they might have 1 or 2 things up their sleeve. I just wanted to mention that that's there. That's pretty much it. You can actually challenge it again and do that. Now, if you're following me and you're wondering what can I do after I do all this stuff that you did here, well, go through all the stages again and get S ranks. Get S ranks on everything, including the bosses here and the boss on hard mode. That's my final challenge to you guys. So with that, folks, I'm pretty much done with Sonic Generations. We have completed everything this game has to offer. So with that, folks, I think I'm going to end us off here. So without further ado, I really want to appreciate everybody who's watched this LP to its completion, and I will see you guys in the next project I do. See you guys later.